JJ McCarthy, number 10 off of the board. The trade down with the Denver Broncos. Here goes JJ McCarthy right here. So they made a trade up with the Jets, who were picking here at the 10 spot, to snag their quarterback of the future. Michigan's hottest quarterback in the world, JJ McCarthy, is now a Washington Commander. The Commanders got this pick and the 24 third-round pick from the Jets. The Jets moved back to 12, and then they picked up an additional second-round pick. So the Jets said, nobody really on the board that we have to have right here. We know you want a quarterback. Give us an additional second, and we'll move back a couple of picks. JJ McCarthy in Washington with Dan Quinn and Cliff Kingsbury does what for you, Jay?
Nothing, honestly, right? I think we all know what Cliff is, and we don't know if he's going to be a good OC in the NFL.
Does nothing for you? So, come on.
I mean, Ray, we've been saying this for years,
JJ.
right?
I like JJ McCarthy. Let me just say that. I like him. I like JJ McCarthy.
So the question is can Cliff Kingsbury be a good offensive coordinator in the NFL? Because we've seen what he did on offense. I still believe that Kyler Murray is a great quarterback, but we never really saw him be that top tier, let's say top 7-ish quarterback in the NFL. And part of it might have been the scheme and style to which they played in Arizona. It was all shotgun. And especially when you look now, the Bills, especially this season, they made the transition from going almost exclusively shotgun. Josh Allen was like 70% shotgun. They never ran the ball, to going under center and running the ball. And it made a drastic difference to how they play in the NFL. One of the reasons I love McCarthy is of all the quarterbacks in the class, he is the one who played under center, can run play action, and can do all the things you need to do to run a pro-style offense. So from that standpoint, he's very ready for the NFL. And so you compare him to every other quarterback, he's by far the most ready in that regard. But does that mean that Cliff is going to play that way?
Everyone is saying, is he an upgrade over Hal? Is this even an upgrade over Hal? Get my guy Terry McLaurin out of Washington.
If they play a pro-style offense that can fit what JJ McCarthy does well, then yes. But if they just try and sit back and shotgun, why are you really making this move? The only reason why I like this move, honestly, is because at 11, you have the Vikings, who we know want a quarterback. So this is a great spot for the Jets because they're ahead of the Vikings right now. And if the Vikings don't trade up, there could be a lot of teams that come calling for the Jets pick or picks above that to go and pop the Vikings for the pick. So it's an interesting spot. I don't know if I love the fit because I don't know what to make of Kingsbury right now. He was okay for fantasy. He wasn't great. They have playmakers. Is he better than Howe? I think it all depends on how they decide to run the offense. That's the biggest problem for me. Yeah, how do you feel about McCarthy there, though?
I'm fine with it. I think he. I don't think
either of us know what to make of it.
JJ McCarthy. I think if he were to go there, I would hope that they would have a veteran in place to where he wouldn't need to be thrown out there from day one. I don't think you want to do that with him. He's just limited experience as far as throwing the football. He has not been asked to throw the football a lot during his 2.5 years as a starting quarterback. But I'm not as bearish on JJ McCarthy. I don't. He's just not a top quarterback for me. I don't know if I'd spend top 5 pick on him.
You think he could crack the top 6 if Bowers is 6?
God, man, I don't think so. I'll just leave it at that. I don't think so.